Welcome to Jumping with Jackson. I am still Jackson.
And I am Tyler.
And today I did my 5th jump. It was my smoothest jump so far.
And I did my 60-second jump, and I'm still just working to get to the point where I can jump literally with Jackson. That's what I'm working on right now.
So it's like, what, 200 is one of the numbers?
They said anywhere between 100 and 200 depending on how I'm doing. Which I think I'm doing pretty good so far. I just need mileage, prove myself.
So one of the things I learned today was I need to do some yoga because my legs are very tight, and if I want to have proper body position while falling through the air, getting my legs to flip up turning myself into a U, where I have a big arch in my back and my legs are kicked up, and that's like optimal free-falling shape.
And so we're going to do some yoga to get you.
Do some yoga, do some wind tunnel. So like, if you know anyone who, does yoga, who is like, I'll do some yoga. You can throw me out of an airplane. Like, maybe. We'll see what we can work out.
Yeah.
But it was really...
Stretching, though, that's the thing. Any excuse you can get to
stretching
exercise.
is very important. Like, because I have cerebral palsy, like, stretching is always sort of paramount for physical health because... I have spastic cerebral palsy, which means my body tightens up very strongly, which actually means that I actually can put on muscle relatively quickly, but I lose it just as fast.
And so stretching is the
antidote? Stretching just mitigates some of that hyper tightness, and so you have better mobility, which then makes working out easier, and it makes everything easier. So while stretching is really important for regular folks, it's that much more important for me. And like doing something like this today where I was like, everything went really well, and there's this one thing I can work on, which is my flexibility, because the rest of the jump was aces. It was my best jump so far. Yeah. And so I was like, okay, I'm getting better. These are good things. I'm hitting these wickets and I'm actually doing the thing. I would have loved to have had a guest today. We didn't, so we both got to jump.
Which is
That's
fine. We'll
fine.
just make that
we'll
into
just
the
make
episode.
that a thing. That
That's
can be a thing.
Because it is that way I am jumping with
Yes. So
and I'm moving closer to actually literally jumping out of the plane with you at the same time.
Yeah,
which
we'll get there.
I want to get there.
We'll get there.
Get there eventually.
And like, to be honest, like I needed this jump today because I was kind of in an intense mental space, and like,
what's going on, dude?
Well, like I have a lot going on. I have the art is all going relatively well, but that adds to the stress because
don't skip details of the art.
Sorry,
you mean
right?
You mean
sorry,
practicing poetry.
I skip things. So I'm doing the poetry. So I'm working for the Oakland national team.
And you're having to go around and perform at
so
shows.
So doing those shows and having the importance of them, where it's like it's not just the standard show. It's a bob where you're competing against the best poets from their given slam, and so you're like, all right, bring your A game. Let's bring it up. Also because it's a team, there's that team dynamic of like, don't be the weakest link on your team.
But it's a good thing. Yeah.
And that's a good thing. Those are all good things. I was just conveying that I have had some extra stressors in my life, and like this is a centering thing. And like jumping today was like peaceful. I had the moment where
it was pretty relaxed,
I jumped out, and instead of like, yeah, which is what I normally do, I just did this like, it felt good, man. It felt very like serene. Like,
did you see
every jump is different. Every jump is different, and like this felt different.
Did you see my exit?
I mean, you were right before me. Like,
I was the first one. We were the first one to go.
I was getting in my own, like, I saw it, but it didn't really register, if I'm being honest. How did you exit this time?
No, just hang on the outside. And
no, I did see you. Okay, yeah, I saw you go, blah.
Well, the thing is that what I was going to say is because you're, like, falling backwards, you're, like, sliding down because the wind's blowing this way, so you're, like, falling into the curve going that way. But you have to, like, it feels unnatural because you feel you're going to fall over backwards.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like this weird, and you know to relax, and then it just rights itself, and you're in the right spot. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. I don't know, this week's jump for me, I'm losing my house. I'm getting gentrified this month.
Getting gentrified out. Yikes.
And so I'm switching to a new place in the Mission, and it just kind of feels like the momentum of my life, it's like I'd been stagnant for a while.
Yeah.
And picking up this project and doing this is part of it, but also just one jump,
Yeah.
This jump was like, okay, next thing. Okay, you don't have a guest. Fuck it.
Let's just jump.
We're just gonna jump.
Yeah.
We're going to do it because we can do it, and we want to do it, and we think that this is going to be... We think this is going to be good. I think this is going to be fun and entertaining.
And we do have guests. It's just the timing didn't work out. So, like, we do have people who want to jump with us. It's just timing and weather are all factors, and we have to be flexible, and we have to be the one to bend first.
And we have to figure out, you know, we're learning.
Yes.
We're learning how to do this. There's a reason that a skydiving podcast...
It's hard to do this. It's difficult. Like, give us money. Please just give us money.
Yeah, we're working on that. We're working on the Patreon so that we can do that for the
which is another thing. Like, that's another factor in my, like, right, these balls in the air all matter to me. And, like, just making sure they're all going. Like, all right, I got them. They're going. Let's do the thing.
Next thing.
Yeah, and I kind of, like, today was like, all right, this is for me. This is my jump. I'm doing this for me. And, like, okay, yeah. And like, and that's sort of also like with the art stuff where you're like, all right, this set, I'm gonna do the jokes I want to do. These aren't my bangers. These aren't my best joke. I'm not doing my A material. I'm gonna do my B or D list material just because I want to like test out this stuff or like dust off these old jokes. And like,
I haven't really, but the only time I performed was after we did Brady, after we jumped Brady.
And then you were like, you're feeling for it. So you're like, all right, I'm gonna go do this. The thing is,
I was like, and I want to support your mic. You came and did my thing. I want to come and do
your
thing.
It makes sense.
But I went right for all the raunchy stuff that I wasn't sure if it was gonna work.
Right.
I did like safe stuff to open, and then I was just like rape. Don't worry, it was me getting raped. It's okay.
Right. And then all of a sudden, it's like, all right, as long as it's about you, yeah. Like,
I'm making a joke about me getting raped.
Right. It's my experience. I'm allowed to make fun.
If I laugh at it, you can fucking laugh at it.
Which is one of the things I love doing, because I love getting the awe and then yelling at the audience. Like, no, you don't get to give me an awe. You get to laugh.
You have to laugh. You're not getting an option.
But yeah, man, skydiving, as I've said before, is very meditative, and it's just like, it's like cheating. It's cheating. It's like a meditation cheat. You're like, I'm going to be at peace. Yeah, like when I landed, I was just like, oh yeah, that was great. That was what I wanted.
Yeah, my body, I didn't feel, now that we've been doing it more, the level of tension.
It's not nearly the same.
Not nearly the same. Like the fact that Dre was walking around when we were back at his house, and he was saying how his legs were all tense, and I was like, I remember that.
Yeah.
And today it's even less so, unless I'm going to feel it tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, like, when I landed, I just kind of was like, oh, yeah, I'm good. Like, which is different. Like, even just the last one, like, and that was different because I was strapped together. So that did fundamentally change the jump.
We're going to get you under your own canopy one of these days.
One of these days. We're working towards it. Doing some wind tunnel work is going to be a big help with that.
Maybe we'll take one of our scaredy cats and go do a wind tunnel episode.
That's a good cheat. Be like, all right, if you're too scared to actually come skydiving with me,
we'll put you in the wind tunnel.
We'll put you in the wind tunnel.
And then we'll sneak in some time for you so you can get some practice.
Yeah.
We'll just like stack up the reasons.
Yeah, stagger the thing, and yeah. It's a good idea. So we will do that.
Do you want to talk? What else do you want to talk about to our non-existent audience?
I mean, like, I actually have a show coming up. If you guys want to come to Tourette's Without Regrets, I'm doing the Dirty Haiku Battle, which is the first part of the show.
When's the day?
It'll be the first Thursday of this month, so that's this coming Thursday.
This coming Thursday at
2nd and Washington, at the Oakland Metro in Oakland.
At what time?
The show, be there between 8 and 8:30 because the line usually is at least around the block.
But it starts at
9. Yeah, but
if
you
want to get there early to get
you want to get there at least by 8:30, at the very least, preferably earlier.
And I hear good things about the Dirty Haiku Battle, so I think I'm supposed to go to this one.
Yeah, I mean, you should probably come.
I'm probably gonna go. To this one.
And yeah, Alex Love is amazing. I asked her to come skydiving, she declined, and she also mocked me. She's like, "You got someone to do it? Oh wow!" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, I wasn't joking. I mean, it's funny, but I'm not joking."
Yes, it's a joke, but it's also completely not a joke.
And that's what makes it funny.
That's what is hugely hilarious to both of us.
Yes. Like, yeah. So, yeah, if you guys know people that you would like us to throw out of an airplane, if you would like us to throw you out of an airplane, if you want to give us money.
To donate money.
That's the most important part. Because, like, we need people.
Or just to throw Jackson out of airplanes.
Yeah. We need people to give us money so we can continue doing this. This is a labor of love, but it also is a huge financial thing. And I'm, like, feeling it.
Yep. It's not cheap. I'm... It's not cheap. 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 I would appreciate the help, but yeah.
Yeah.
We're in the meantime, we're labor of love. We're still going to do it. We think this is funny. We think it's valid to bring people out here, and so anybody that wants to get involved as well.
And if you would like Jumping with Jackson merchandise, let us know what you'd like.
Like coffee cups, T-shirts.
Yeah, I am gonna go with stickers first because they have the highest turnaround like ratio.
That anybody can put them wherever they want.
Yeah,
and you can make them with the right size real easy.
Yeah, and it's like $2, $3 for a sticker. Sure, it's a cool sticker. All right, awesome.
I got to get on getting the sign for your chair.
Right.
And then we're gonna.
So guys,
tell the joke.
Yeah,
later.
well, yeah, you'll see some videos. We got some videos in the pipeline. We're gonna work some stuff.
And they're gonna be funny.
Yeah, you're gonna see some more content from us. There's more coming from Jumping with Jackson. Stay tuned and go enjoy your life. Do the thing that scares you that you've always wanted to do.
That you need to do. You need it.
So this is Jumping with Jackson. I am Jackson.
I'm Tyler. Thanks for viewing.
Yeah, keep jumping.
Later.